actually, Jay Grind, to be honest with you, it wasn't as much knowledge for influencers as it was for artists. Like YouTube wants to see artists blow up. I hope y'all know that YouTube wants to see artists blow up. All right, that's why they went. Like so, Wallo is the cultural advisor. That's his new position at YouTube. And so basically, Wallo told them that they need to go in the inner cities and teach people, how to make money on YouTube. And like Wallo was real serious. Like we was in the back, you know what I mean? And people was in the back talking and stuff like that. Wallo, hey man, y'all gotta go outside. He was like very adamant that hey, this is what he's teaching us is $1 million worth of game, like no cap. If you
Dude,
really utilize the money to
dude, check my phone, man.
So we just learned a lot of things that we're gonna be going
678
over.
651.
The first row of this,
man.
Because
dude,
anybody who went to the event, and that's another thing about the.
Now get the 770-912-5791. Call that number, man.
Because like I mean, we like every top.
And I can text you the link. I'm just not trying to learn the Clubhouse stuff, so I don't know that Clubhouse too well.
Executives, Jermaine Dupri was there, and like that's just we ain't even naming celebrities like Earth Gang. He was crazy in that thing. So who was some of the celebrities you saw, Jay Grunt? Executives. I seen DJ Toomp in there. T.I.'s producer. Damani was in there. T.I.'s son. Once again, Earth Gang was there.
Polo was in there.
Yeah, Polo was in there. Mike Will slid through there.
Yeah, Polo.
So this is some serious game. If you had Mike Wills and Polos in there, you know what I mean? Like, and we all up in there in the same classroom listening to, like I said, Tuma is the head of YouTube Music. So we not just giving this is the stuff that we learned. Like you see me looking down, I'm going in my phone to give you notes that that we took there. So to reset the room for the people who just came in, one of the main things is off top, man. YouTube Shorts is what they're focusing on. And you can only you can't monetize on Clubhouse, you can't monetize on Instagram. They're not paying you like YouTube. So that's why Wallo was very adamant about it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, as an artist, they just kept saying create shorts. You feel what I'm saying? Before you drop your single, and do not release a project or anything on YouTube without some type of warning, especially if you're a musician. Let the people know that you come because you want to build those true fans up. A lot of other things, and then the merch. You want to get your merch game right on there, and watch your analytics. Your analytics is going to show you how to build a fan base. If you don't know what analytics are, not everybody knows what analytics are. Analytics just shows you your stats, who's watching. The YouTube analytics shows you what your fans are watching. Like I was just watching mine. Shout out to Big Facts. People watching Big Facts. They watching just departments, all that. So now you know who to target, what things to hashtag, searches, whatever, to come up with keywords and things of that nature. So definitely use your analytics to build your fan base. The analytics gonna show you what cities, what states, you know what I mean, what countries. And then that's what you go find. Okay, now I got fans in Colombia. Well, you need to start running some ads in Colombia, finding some Colombian influencers and building on that. Was you ever get a live going, Jay Grind?
Yeah, I'm on there now. Yeah. Shouts out to my boy Jay Dooley. He just tapped in with me, man, and stuff. So
ain't way for you before it's the merger.
Man, I just got a link to them. I just figured that part out. It's gonna take us a while to not a while, but it's gonna take us a little moment to try to figure out some of this stuff, man. Get it running smoothly and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember who else I seen up in there. What's his name? Wayne manager Cortez.
Oh yeah, Tez definitely was in the building.
Yeah.
April Love, shout out to Police. April Love was in the building.
Hey, you know the great thing.
Huh?
You know the great thing about Tez being up in there, man. He actually sat down and just had a good conversation with a lot of people.
No, that's Tez, bro. Like that's why I told him that I said, man, they used to be a humble person in the industry, bro. You know what I mean? Like another person like that is the super producer, Mr. Hankey. You know what I mean? He was in that thing. Yeah, straight up, but yeah, that's how Tez is, man. He cool, is humble as hell. I mean, that's Atlanta free period. Like, really wasn't too many I ain't see too many snobs up in that thing. You know what I mean? Like, and, it was like everybody was an honor to be there and to be learning this game. So for anybody who just got watching, we attended an event called YouTube Avenues, hosted by Wallo. Y'all know Wallo from Philly, Gilly's cousin, motivational speaker, but he is now a cultural advisor for YouTube. So we also had the head of YouTube and that thing, teaching us just real game of what YouTube is telling you to do, what's going to boost the algorithm. They're the ones that's create this algorithm, so to speak. So we learned all of this type of stuff. So we just doing the class. If y'all saw the flyer, while I was like, man, I gotta get this game away because YouTube is really paying. If you know how to go viral, if you know how to get it, you can really get paid and earn a nice little living off of YouTube. You know what I mean? Like it's it's better than working a part-time job. You put part-time job energy into your YouTube page and you use these tricks that we're gonna be teaching you and creating your own ecosystem. And shout out to Jay Dooley just came in here. Jay Dooley, we giving you a bunch of game of what we learned. And YouTube Music, they really trying to help artists win. They going city to city teaching this game, and man, you have to like right now
Will,
utilize two shorts. What's up, bro?
bring him up.
Huh?
Bring him up so he can talk.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so we can get that feedback on how. Cause Jay Dooley been going hard on his YouTube, man. He's streaming live. He's putting out videos that go. He got great music, but he's working on that YouTube part of it. So I love to get his insight and see what he got.
Was you at the event, Jay?
Hey, what's up, man? Well, he said he's soaking up the information, Will. So I guess it's back to talking.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. So yeah, like as an artist, bro, they really trying to push. So it's consistent. Like it is like I was saying before. It was really an honor and man, shout out to God. You know what I mean? For me to be invited to this event because I was already studying, shorts and I learned that when I went viral with Method Man the first time. It's really started understanding this algorithm. And the thing about it is, if you before I even started watching this, I was watching a dope YouTuber, and he was saying like right now, if you could put 200 shorts out, you gonna eat for a long time. Even because one of them might go viral, and the thing about it is not enough shorts right now. And shorts are like I remember when I first started dropping shorts, I was like even like literally if you go on my page right now, I just took a short of Sauce Walker. I caught him going live talking about boxing with Sean Cotton. I saw my boy Slim Thug bought a flamethrower, so I just downloaded that, put my logo on it, branded it, you know what I mean? And when it first dropped, it did like 100 views. Now the Slim Thug one is at 5,000. The Sauce Walker, I want to say, is about 3,000 right now. So with shorts, they're gonna go over time. So if you're an artist, right? So you want your publishing and your royalties, right? You know what I mean? So you create 200 shorts for your new single. You could take some, just people joking, people fighting or whatever, like a skit, and put your music behind it. And then basically how you want to get the algorithm going is you schedule it. You know what I mean? So you keep scheduling, so you ain't got to worry about damn. I fell off. I had to get I was working too much that weekend. I never posted because that's one thing they said is you can't take no time off. When you stop the algorithm, you got to get right back into the algorithm again. And I'll tell you from my own experience, right? So I'll tell y'all my story about my YouTube experience. So we're on the phone with Jay Grind Media. Me and Jay Grind, we were doing DVDs. So one of my sayings is we went viral in the streets before there was the internet. Like people used to steal my DVDs. So when I was young, I had 25 stores that I distributed my DVDs and mixtapes to. I had 2 distribution companies that distributed stuff for me. So I was getting 1,000 DVDs times 10. Do the math, $10. You know what I'm saying? So I was good, and I wasn't ready for the internet. So I did an interview with Method Man, and it went viral. You know what I mean? I ran up on him. He's like, I don't like that internet shit. He's like, the world star. Like, this ain't no motherfucking world star. It's Will Hustle TV. You know what I mean? And it went viral. Like, he said some real dope stuff. And if you go look right now on my YouTube page, I probably had 10,000 views on that Method Man interview. Everybody else was taking my footage, getting 100,000 to getting checks off my stuff. So at that time, like I said, I was selling DVDs. You know what I mean? And I ain't no cap ass nigga. Everybody fell off. So it's 3 years later. I'm broke at my mom's house, and the interview went viral again this time, but it went viral on Facebook, right? So that's when the algorithm had changed. Now Facebook is paying you for views. You know what I mean? So my boy Malloy from Two Real TV called me, and he was basically saying, tell you at least made $2,500 off that video. You know what I mean? But I didn't have my monetization. I didn't have nothing set up. I ain't had no bread. I was broke. You know what I mean? So what I did at that time, I just started learning the internet. I learned everything I could about it. So fast forward, the point at the end of this story I'm telling you is how you have to stay consistent with the algorithm, right? So fast forward, I learned everything that I knew about social media. I was just waiting for my next time to go viral. So they was having the Jeezy versus Gucci battle. That was nobody to see. They was capping on me. They didn't want to tell me where the battle was at. So as soon as I seen the battle was at Magic City, I was like, man, I'm gonna watch half this shit as a fan, and bam, I'm gonna drive my ass to Magic City and get this footage. So me knowing one of the things about going viral is, especially when you catch a viral moment, you have to be one of the first to catch it. So when people are searching it, you're the one that they're searching for. And then I also learned that some people like long form and some people like short form. So what I did a 3 minute video of just Gucci Man, all the guns, him peeing the Maybach. If you ain't never seen this was TV, make sure you subscribe so you can watch some of this good stuff. But yeah, so I dropped that, and then I did a long form because I want to brand myself of me talking. You dig what I'm saying? So I did that, and man, that shit was going crazy, bro. Like it was like I woke up the next morning, and it was just kept going up, and then it was like it was showing me how much I paid. It was like two lines. It didn't have nothing. And I look up, that shit was $2,500. So I was like, bam, I was on it. And this was, I want to say it was still around COVID time. And yeah, it definitely was around COVID because what it was is shit. Like I was waiting for that $2,500 check, and if you never got paid from YouTube, when you get monetized, they're gonna mail you a code, right? And then when they mail you this code, you have to put it in your computer. So it was COVID, so it was supposed to take 4 to 6 weeks. I was like, cool, woo, woo. So I'm thinking 4 to 6 weeks, I'm gonna have this $2,500, and through COVID, I didn't get that shit for like 3 months. So I had to switch it up, and I had to make that 2,500 I thought was coming back. And at that point in time, I stopped posting, and I lost the algorithm. But the good thing is I gained 10,000. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. But even then, I'll tell you a lesson that I learned then is by keeping the algorithm up. Like ever since I started working, when I saw the wave of shorts coming, I just started taking my old footage, chopping it up, seeing stuff that I went viral, right? And I'm watching like in the last I want to say 30 days, I probably got like 60 subscribers just from being constant. You feel me? So like a majority of my subscribers came from the Gucci Man and Jeezy, and then I went viral right around the same time with Don Juan, and that gives you the perfect example of when you're consistent, right? You know what I mean? So when you're consistent, like so, bam, I went viral with Jeezy and Gucci. Then right after that, Bishop Don Juan and all the pimps came down to ATL, and I had some candid footage. You know what I mean? I followed Don Juan through the whole party, and that went viral because I was in the algorithm. So you see versus when you stay on the algorithm versus, so it's like the stuff that I'm teaching y'all is not just stuff. Oh, I went to Wallo's event. I'm trying to know. I already been studying this stuff. I've seen how to lose. I've seen how to win, and that's why I'm giving this game back. It's gonna come right back to me, man. I'm talking about good energy, baby. So yeah, that's what it is, bro. You got any questions, anything, bro? Yeah. They grind. What you think, bro?
Um, you most definitely got to be consistent. Especially when you're dealing with a fan base. They most definitely want to know what time you're gonna be on, and they want to know ahead of time. It just makes stuff easier and stuff, and they can't be waiting. You drop one this day and then wait 2 or 3. I'm horrible at doing it, so I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't. For me to be so big on YouTube, I didn't went months sometime without uploading some stuff. If the client ain't paid me to upload it to YouTube, I get the content, I edit it, and I give it to them. So and I can get a bunch of clients that have been and did that process. So I'm horrible with it. But with that being said, YouTube, the event itself stressed that I need to get more organized. I need to go through the 3 systems. That's short, that go live before you get ready to drop it, and then drop the content. Like tonight, I'm dropping Pinhead birthday bash. You know, that was a turned up event, so I was supposed to be live talking about that and stuff. I probably just push it back tomorrow, but like you said, you got to be more consistent and stay putting some stuff out so that you can keep the algorithm going.
That's
It's all about
That
that
was my
algorithm.
question, Will Hustle TV.
yeah, what's good, bro?
As far as YouTube, I noticed I've been dropping a lot of music over the last couple of days. Now, it don't do no volumes the first couple of days, but 3-4 days after, then it might get like 100 views in a week. So is it consistency?
Yeah, that's definitely what it is because to me that's what really got me back on it. Is like, man, I would look at my, because YouTube only pay you once you make $100, right? You know what I mean? So I
Yes,
guess
sir.
over the last 3-4 months, those little tens and $5 they added up. You see what I'm saying? So that's when the light bulb went in my head. It's like, oh, it's a consistency game. You see what I'm saying? So for instance, like Jay Brown was saying, and back to the shorts. So if you just keep putting out shorts, 2-3 times a week, and then drop a video every time a week, over time, all of those views, whether it's 1,000, 100, 10,000, they gonna add up. You know what I mean? So that's your key, is to keep just dropping them, because over time it's gonna add up, and that's the key to everything.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
had another question, but y'all haven't gotten to that yet.
Nice. Ask a question. It's time to get to it, baby.
Well,
Yeah.
as far as the YouTube, I set up my memberships, and I do T-shirts and hats. But I also want to do CDs, and I know CDs is kind of like they say a dinosaur, but do you think that is good as far as merchandise too? Just say I sell a T-shirt, and I give them my latest CD.
Yeah, that's the thing. CDs is now, like really, like, if I knew what I knew now, I would have kept all my CDs, because like certain cases, so like Big Pokey and a lot of them old screw tapes and CDs and stuff, man, them things is worth money. Even like one of my DVDs is being sold on Amazon for like $400, something like 350. You know what I mean? So it's like, now it's like, it's more of a like a collector's item in its way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you kind of sell it like that. But that was, you did bring up something else too on the YouTube. It's like, I don't know if you know about like Shopify and drop shipping. You know what I mean? So if you got T-shirts and stuff, you ain't even got to spend money on printing them. You can set up a Shopify account, put them on your YouTube merch, and people might buy it just off of that. You know what I mean? So as you keep going, you might might make $100 off YouTube just on the low end, but everybody who watched your video was a true fan. You know what I mean? And they bought the shirt. You know what I mean? So you had 100 people buy the shirt a month. So do the math. You know what I mean? So with YouTube, that was one of the main things that she said, was basically is have your merch, because that's a lot of people have uh a misconception when it comes to monetization, and they think that monetization is just based off the stream. You know what I mean? That you get from streaming. Nah, monetization is, how do you take this internet success and turn it into money? Now, I done got on the reality show, they paying me because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I just sold a bunch of shirts off of this, or I done got some paid bookings off of this. However it is, you're in the marketing field, or if you're an influencer, you know what I mean? Now somebody wants to pay you to be done, and they scared or whatever, because you popping. So that's really the key to that.
Will, real talk. Shotty gonna be blessed. He gonna be really blessed, man, cause he got great music. He's putting out that content. He's putting out the merchandise on there. It's only a matter of time for that music to take flight, and when it take flight, all them videos that you got, people gonna watch them. They're gonna watch
Yeah,
them,
that's a
and
fact.
they already set up to be monetized and for people to push. All you just gotta do is keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep making that good music, and keep going live, and keep meeting good people that are gonna keep tuning in to that YouTube channel. And you,
Yeah.
But my thing is, Brian, I got well, you heard Butterfly, which is my R&B artist. I just got a lot of people that I want to bring to the forefront. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of up there in age, and I ain't saying that you put a time limit on nothing, but that's not really my focus. Like, I can do the music easily, I just like to find talent and put everybody together on the record.
Keep
You see what I'm saying? So
keep bringing them
that's
on,
my business.
keep bringing them on your live.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey,
Yeah.
one thing I Jazzy Fails at Southern Live Hip Hop Daily. That's where the money's at, man. It's production. He was saying how he was in the studio years ago, and Puff Daddy was in there. They say, you know, that's why Puff Daddy say take that. So Puff Daddy, you know, like patchworks and yeah, you got A room, B room, and when you at the big rooms, you know who's all in the studio at the same time. They say Puff Daddy go in the room, hey say say take that, or give you a cadence switch up, whoop whoop, and they say as soon as Puffy walk out the room, he'll send his assistant there with the split sheets to make sure that he signed off on that. You know what I mean? So that's definitely the writers, and everybody want to be an artist, but the writers and all those type of people really who's making the money nowadays. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's nothing wrong with what you just said, bro.
Weston was in there. We can't forget about him, Sean Garrett. Now that you talk about writers that eating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sean Garrett was at the YouTube event.
Oh yeah, Sean. I ain't even said what I'm saying with so many people that thing. I ain't even.
That's who eating on the low, writing and making sure he get in on that production part of them songs. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, dude, I think you're doing good with that, man. You got to stay at it, man, and
then another thing to iterate on what you just said, dude, is by you even learning this information and being on this call, because so like you gotta think about it. Everybody say they're a manager, everybody say whoop, but the real manager that's gonna escalate in this game is the one who has resources and has knowledge that can take somebody. Because you can say, "Oh, I'm a manager," but do you know how to run social media? So if an artist say, "Hey, I want to sign over there," you know what I mean, and not even just make a person want to sign with you, it's gonna make sure it's your comeback. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know social media, you know these trends, you know the next thing, you know the Will Hustles, you know the Jay Grinds, you know what I mean? So just keep learning, because it's gonna make you more powerful as an executive in this game.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, knowledge is power, bro. I didn't make money off of just a nigga calling me. He didn't know, and I knew. That's why I like, being for the streets. It's just like the streets. We call it, you know what I'm saying, game. You feel what I'm saying?
But here's the thing though, Will. It's fucked up because you got so many people out there charging for consultation. And we looking at it like shit, we just real, man. We just one that blessed to be around us. We share it with them. That's why so many people love me in the city of Atlanta, the one who really know me, because they know I'm sharing marketing game when they get to know me outside of that camera and that filming, and they really around me. I'm sharing whatever knowledge on whatever level we talking.
Yeah, that's a fact. I tell like all my I get my hair cut for free. My barber, I do consultate with. He cut my hair, I'm consultate. Like, but you can't see people really messed up the consultation business. You dig what I'm saying? Because you got people who don't even know what the hell they doing. They just learn a couple things on YouTube. Whoop, now you a marketer, you're a publicist and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, they fucking up the game. Like, I am where I'm at right now because I paid, you know what I mean, some consultation people, you know what I mean? So it's nothing wrong with paying, like you gotta get it thing back, but it's levels to it. But if you want me to really focus in on you, and we have monthly calls, weekly calls, man, that's the best thing that you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I paid Social Boss Empire at the beginning of the year, and she showed me so many different ways that I was not making money on the internet, that I literally, since the beginning of the year, I fell back and rebranded my company. Just basically a lot of holes that I didn't even see that were there. You know what I'm saying? I fixed all that, because once you do that and you know the social media marketing, you know these YouTube games and things of that nature, man, you can't help but lose. You know what I mean? Like, because the digital marketing and social media, I don't know if you're a barbecue restaurant, whatever it is, you sell eyelashes. You dig what I'm saying? It's going to work for that, especially as an artist. Like I said, the whole YouTube avenues class that we was at was majority about for artists. You know, they weren't really giving influencers no game at that thing, even though, like I said, it all works for everything. You know what I mean? But the fact that as a musician, that YouTube is spending money, you know what I mean, on musicians and traveling the world, bringing out the Jermaine Pretty come that thing for free. You feel me?
Nah, they had to pay for Jermaine. That free food they gave away.
What?
Slutty Vegan, what her name? Pinky ain't get that free food like that. They had to pay Pinky though for that.
And Wallo and real for that, like that's economics.
But it let us.
Put
no, I'm just speaking on the fact that it let us know that they see potential, so they invest in money into that situation.
Yeah.
You can hear me, am I breaking up?
What'd you say, Jay? I hear the last part.
You can hear me? I'm breaking up.
Yeah, it would probably my mama connection. What you say that? I didn't hear the last part.
Nah, I was just saying that let me know that they see potential in that market and making sure that information get out there. That they want to make sure that we understand what's going on with YouTube, and it's an avenue. It's just that simple. YouTube is another avenue for helping musicians to make them some money and to be able to do the business right. You got to be able to do the business right, and it takes money. It takes.
That's a fact. But even deeper than that, right? Like, and that's another thing that I salute YouTube for, and why this is a good time to be involved is because why it's a good time to be involved is for the simple fact that you don't have to get, like, I think I had to get 5,000 subscribers or something to get paid or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Now it doesn't take as much. You feel what I'm saying? And then, the sad part about, of course, YouTube, want to get it because they see how much money the urban market and the, think about it, the independent artists, like, if you're not serious about your stuff and you're not leveling up to where you're making money, think about how many ads and views to the people who can't get no money. You feel what I'm saying? That they just pocketing their money. So of course they gonna put them into this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
And then it's on TV. When I go in Walmart and I shop for a TV, I'm gonna look for that YouTube on the box. If I don't see that YouTube on the box, I ain't getting it. I ain't getting it.
Like it's a streaming war.
Yeah, it's a streaming war, and they need content. There's never enough fresh, engaging content to keep people tuned in. Let me ask you, man. Just switch up the lane. You remember your first YouTube viral moment and what the video did and what you think made it go viral?
You talking about the Method Man? I think my first viral video was the Method Man.
And when was this? In the time frame?
2010.
Go ahead. And why you say you think it went viral?
Yeah, he I mean, the first how I ran up on him, and then when I was like, this ain't no motherfucking, he's like, but World Star, like, this ain't no motherfucking World Stars, World TV. Oh, and then I caught a viral moment too. Now that I think about it, so he was really, if you really think about Meth was really mad because Wendy Williams was like one of the first academics hack type people. You feel me? So Wendy Williams had like made some posts about his mom having cancer, so he already didn't like hack type shit. So then,
I remember that. Yeah, she exposed his wife having cancer or something like that.
Yeah. He said back in the day when you do that, somebody gonna kick your ass, and then what had just happened on the viral moment is it was a concert. I don't know if he spit in the air. So World Star posted Method Man spits in the air and swallows loogie. So he was already mad at that. So when he ran up on the camera, I ran up the camera. He was kind of then he saw, okay, this is a real nigga. This ain't no, just TMZ type of nigga. And, I told him, I said, but I ain't paparazzi or nothing in the video. He's like, yeah. And so he went crazy. He was like, yeah. He said, man. He said, but y'all be spinning shit. He's like, what if I said I saw Kanye West sucking dick at a Puff Daddy party? You know what I'm saying? And what I love about this, and I said, Jake Ron, I really, I want to use this in one of the documentaries that we've been talking about doing, is I want to show how, if you go watch that interview, Method Man was warning us about all these Adam 12s, you know what I'm saying, these academics, these Vlads, these culture vultures on this thing. At the end of the interview, he said, man, you motherfuckers need to walk around with helmets on your head because every time y'all step out, somebody pop a bottle. We didn't listen to that movement. You feel me? Now you got, man, think about all the, this nigga academics run this mouth, probably got people killed in Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so with that being said, just the moment that he had just went on
Yeah,
World.
you right. Charlemagne got ran up on by Lil Kim, them people
You know what I'm saying? It was
outside the
different.
radio station.
Yeah, you couldn't do that shit back then. Even in Atlanta, you can't do that shit because you still talk shit about motherfuckers Gucci
You
and me.
you,
Somebody gonna
you know
nigga.
why they doing it though, Will? Cause they hiding, they ain't outside like that. Yeah,
That's a fact.
academic that brand was built off him sitting inside of you know his people spot, and he's just sharing information,
The
reposting
new
videos.
media, the new media doesn't have to come
Yeah,
outside. They
they ain't
don't
gotta
have to go
come
to the
out.
in-store signings. They don't have to go to the in-store signings and meet the artists and sit down and talk to them. They just do everything over Zoom or a
Yeah,
camera.
but even too, like when I first on a YouTube tip, um, when I first came to Atlanta, man, I told myself like before I used to just pay people to edit my stuff. You feel me? Like rest in peace, my brother, big homie Louis Fat. You know, I used to just pay people to edit, pay people to shoot, all that type of stuff. I said, well, when I started, I did a study and it was saying that, and look where we at now. They was like every business is gonna need a video team because they knew that this streaming shit was coming. You feel what I'm saying? So now everybody like whether you need commercials, you need your content for your Instagram, your social media, whatever. So I said I'm gonna start editing all this type of stuff. Whoop whoop. So I'm sitting there going to these parties, trying to catch the shit going viral real quick, real fast. I'm trying to learn transitions, how to edit. Man, it was a dude. I started watching that. It was people like that, like one dude, but it's people who just sit at home, right? And they'll be like, okay, they'll know, Mulatto's throwing a party in Atlanta today. So they'll just go to every celebrity that was there, go download their story, make a collage, and chop up all that shit right there. And they ain't went nowhere, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Be a little kid doing this shit. You feel me? And they get shit monetized. I'm like, damn, bro.
And
You know what I mean?
you
Like,
know what?
so the internet made it so much easier.
And that's what I hated about at the YouTube. And that was my one question I wanted to ask them guys that they didn't never come back around. How can you protect people content? How can you protect we at an age now where niggas, you the one out here, cause come on man, last 3 or 4 events Will I've been at, they been shooting, pow, pow, pow. So to get that footage, I gotta be around some real shooting going on. So what can you do, YouTube, to protect my footage if I put out this exclusive footage and people just snatching it and covering up logos and just blogging on it, and like, how can you
That's
protect
what
that
I
content?
noticed and it's really watermarking. If you notice, when I did my YouTube with the T.I., I had that freestyle from him and his crew for 2001. I made sure I watermarked over the whole thing. That way, if you shared it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I made sure the opacity so it wasn't just, over whatever. But no matter what you did, you can't miss that Will Hustle TV on that thing. You know what I mean? Because me, that's one of the things that I do as well. And like some people say like, oh, you oversaturate it, But nah, I want to let you know because one of these things is gonna go viral, and motherfucker ain't gonna care about seeing that Will Hustle TV logo. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my thing. I say with it is just to protect it like that because then people ain't gonna want to use it as much. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got your shit all over it.
Yeah, that might stop it from going viral. Sometimes people don't like to share it when they see watermarking all over it. But you
Because
got
I'm
to, if you're trying to protect
yeah,
your exclusive footage.
yeah, but the fans will still share it. But only thing you stopping when you do that is the people who just trying to basically take other people's footage and monetize off of it. You know what I mean? Like, and people do like somebody sent me the other day. Everybody was doing the clone Tyrone, right? Like what their thoughts of it and breaking it down. So this one girl, she actually had the black director on there, and they was using all throughout it. They was using a clip, just the clip. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no sound or audio from the Players Ball when I went viral with Don Juan through. The same thing. There's a Ti. When me and Ti we did the interview in 2001 right outside of Patchwork. The first thing I ever released from the footage I got from that night is they had a whole like YouTubers will make a documentary on somebody and they just be talking, a little kid or whoever the fuck. Now they using bots to do the talking. And all throughout the video, they was using that clip of me and Ti all through the thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I say just watermark it because people gonna use your stuff, but you want to make sure when they use it, they see that Will Hustle TV brand, and then you're doing good with your brand is when your fans send you the link, like, hey, you on this? You feel what I'm saying? Like the first time I went viral, but the second time I went viral with Method Man is when I really seen how really going viral was the this is when Facebook changed, right, to where they were doing the algorithm. And I think my brother's baby mama, she hit me on Facebook, like she's like, big bro, you going viral. And that was like 10 in the morning. And then my kinfolk Kimion from Austin, he had moved to Dallas, and he hit me, and it was like at 500,000, 600,000. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, like that, you know what I mean? And then what it was is, and then I learned it is like, we don't be learning the game. You know, other people, other races, they be knowing the game, and that's why I salute Wallo and them for giving us the game. And some told me, I was like, man, it's gonna be somebody who don't look like me making us, because I was like, because I was going viral on all these, like, you know, classic hip hop video like pages on Facebook, legendary hip hop interviews, whoop whoop, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, so as soon as I sat there, man, there was a guy named Bob, you know what I'm saying? He's like, hi, I'm Bob, and let me show you how I make money off of Facebook. Where I started searching how to get it. He's like, let me show you how I'm a stay-home dad. I'm at all soccer games. He's like, yeah, this is me. I own ghettobooties.com or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And whoop whoop, and he just posting other people's videos and getting a bag off of it. So I was like, damn, that's when I really just started learning, you know, how to do this. And yeah, it is what it is. It's crazy though. It's crazy how the game just evolved, bro. It's like, and for Wallo to be going city to city like that and giving people the game, because you gotta think about it, man. What do we do, bro? Like, man, everybody got their phone, bro. What do you say? Their prayer.
Nah, man, for us, as far as people that going out to get that content, I'm just gonna try to figure out a way that if they using over a certain amount of the footage, shit, I want in on what they making. If they use a certain amount, I can get them up to about 10 seconds of it. But when you start talking about 30, 40, 50 seconds of it, and that's a big key part of content. In order for them to, like, they can't tell the nut story without using my footage. They can't. It's very hard to find some nut footage. Street Zone got a lot of it, but I don't think he uploaded a lot of it. Then I got mine, the stuff that I got up.
But ask your question. Do you have that? You have footage of nut on YouTube right now?
Yeah, that's what they pulling. That's all they can find. So they pulling from there, and they doing numbers too, cause that's a big story right now. It was, but now it's finna pick up some more traction with the Trump situation. So, but yeah, man.
Yeah. So how you maximize on that, J Grind, is like I said, that's like what Pimp C interviewed, right? So I chopped that whole Pimp C. Pimp C said fuck hip hop. Pimp C said it's time to put substance back in hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, I just chopped this shit down in the shorts, and not even just shorts, just shorter versions of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's how you. That's how you.
Pretty much with that old. Yeah.
Yeah, how I find your footage with Nut?
Nut, put in Nut and Grind Media. Yeah, Nut and. Yeah, man. Man, I got some old footage for Boosie went to jail, him and Nut. Yep. What that was, about 2011, 12 when Boosie went to jail? He caught that charge, had to go sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and. Yeah. But yeah, man, we're in our situation though. It just ain't enough time. At least in my situation. Like right now, while I'm going live, that's time taken away from editing. And I know we got all these other stuff where we can send it off for people to edit. But all that stuff still take time setting it up to make sure we maximize everything. We ain't missing some of this stuff by just throwing it out there and stuff.
Yeah. Like look, like right here, Jake. You got some shit, bro. We're gonna really have to talk this management thing, because like you can chop up this whole, like, you got a little baby in the club, but then they can start talking to you. You know what I mean? Turn that into just that. Turn it into a short and a YouTube. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So it's just really in my situation, matter just slowing down. Like right now, I'm doing this with us. They pulling from something else.
Yeah.
They pulling from something else.
The AG3G, I can't find you. You gotta send me that nut stuff.
I got you.
Yeah, you got some shit on your page, Jay.
Yeah, man. I'm mad at hell. I lost that hard drive that had baby hole come up. The hole come up. That and the YFN, because you gotta realize Lucha coming up around that time too now. I probably say, man, what, Lucha had a good year before him, maybe.
You said what?
Lucha and Lil Baby, they were down there coming up around the same time. I probably say Lucha had a good year on him. As far as just Lucha like tearing up the club, you go to the club, you hear Lucha about 3 or 4 times easily. Then old boy dropped that. That's my dog. That's my dog. Shit, he fucked the city up with that. He fucked it up with that.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah,
first time I heard Lil Baby, I lost that footage too.
I slept on him. And I knew it was weird because they paid me good that night. Will, they paid me good, Will.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And I was like, man, what's going on? Man, I want the South Side. You know, a lot of powerful people from the South Side. They paid me good to come to go to Cruise on the West Side. And that's how I knew it had to be extra. Like, god damn, these South Side niggas, bosses in Atlanta don't really like, it takes something special to bring them on different sides of town. Cause you know what I'm saying, they in all dead situations and people know about them, so they can't really just move. They don't want to move unless it makes sense. So when them niggas called me and said, hey man, we got a birthday party, Lil Baby them doing something. I'm like, man, I don't know who Lil Baby is, but I respect the situation now, what y'all paying me and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, they threw so much goddamn money in Crucial that night, man, it was ridiculous. They threw so much money, Will, between them guys on the South Side, between Lil Baby them, between the South Side got Lil Baby them with the Reds and all them boys and Tricky Dollar and all of them, but and it's some more names I ain't gonna mention, but they man, yeah, that let me know, goddamn, whoever Lil Baby, he got a little motion going on, got a little motion. That thing, yeah, who he is.
The first time I heard Lil Baby, we was at this because I was still new to Atlanta. I had just got my camera equipment, and I just got all new shit. It's crazy. Got everything right after everything with 4K. Like I had just bought all this 1080p shit. This is why I started having to know a lot about like knowledge and knowing what you buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, I went viral with the Migos, so I knew Real Money and all them niggas and shit. And the first time I really understood how powerful the Coalition DJs was in the city, I think we was at the man, I want to say probably 9-year anniversary. It's when they had it at the Palace. Future came, all these people came, and I'm on stage, man. And this nigga Real Money like damn near pushed me over. I'm like, God damn, Real, it's like that. What the fuck? He said, no, this little nigga right here, he about to blow. And man, I lost that footage and the Rick Ross pool party. Broke my car. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, it was like the footage I had was like it was after Real got everybody situated. He put me, Real the real manager. He ain't want the shot. He put me right in front of it was motherfucking. It was I don't know what the order was, but it was like Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset, and then Lil Baby. You feel my camera was like right here, bro. I had the whole show, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I had the whole show, bro. Lil Baby came out there in the city with Rocky with him. Yeah, that was man. AJ, everybody doing a podcast on lost footage, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was the year that Ross threw that pool party, and that was to me that was the best pool party ever because he started letting fans in at the other one. This was all celebrities, bro. Like I'm talking about thousands of celebrities in one pool or 2,000. That shit was crazy. Well, y'all lost both them things.
Sometimes people used to look at me kind of crazy because they didn't fully understood what was going on. Like why would this college educated person taking losses, moving around, filming and doing certain stuff? Because I also knew the value in what the content could do. I always was telling people, man, with the content, you could always sell merchandise. You can you get the eye. Once you get the eye, then you get the ear. You control what you want to sell them. Like the lady, that's another thing that stood out at the YouTube intervention thing. She said, be direct, tell them what to do. Go subscribe. She said, when you post a YouTube short, be direct and tell them what to do. And that what comes with having content.
Catch them in the first seconds. That's the key too. And I'm gonna put some game I learned from them and some game. Like I said, I've been studying this. That if you make a flash on the camera and the first 3 seconds for something, I don't know what it has to do with the flash and the eyes or whatever, it's gonna keep their attention. So do something catchy in the first 3 seconds and then bam, end it with a flash, and that's gonna get your watch time up. Like I gotta find it again. Have you ever seen the it's like the cameras in the dugout, so the camera like right behind the batting cage, you know what I'm saying? And the dude missed and the camera hit the baseball hit the camera. So it's like you watching it, wow. You know what I'm saying? So after you see that, you like, oh shit, now you tuned in to what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like before your ass can even think to scroll, you know what I mean? So that's another thing I forgot to mention. The first 3 seconds, man, you gotta catch the people the first 3 seconds. So you know, because everybody, man, attention span, they doing this. They scrolling up. Yeah. Yeah. But AJ.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's take a little break and come back, man. You know, I'm a little under the weather, but I'm a soldier, man. I said I was gonna do something. But let me go get something to eat and stuff. And we gonna jump back on the Clubhouse, and this when we take the break, let's figure out how we go back on the YouTube live together.
Will make me an admin. I'm gonna see if Jay Doodle want to talk for a second before we jump off. You know how to do that?
Well, on what?
On this right here.
On YouTube or what?
Nah, not on YouTube. On the Clubhouse.
Oh, okay, yeah. Moderator.
Yeah, moderator. Don't.
Okay, that's a bit.
Yeah, well, we finna be right here for a second. At least about another 5 10 more minutes. I'm just gonna see what Jay got going on.
Yeah. Okay, bet.
Jay Dooley, you still there?
YouTube.
Brian, I'm here.
Okay. But yeah, man. You know, if I get off, man, you know, let me know. Let the people know what's going on, man. You know, of course, you know I'm doing the YouTube live, so you know, tell me more about it. Like I hear you. Like, just tell the folks about it, where you from and what you got going on with the music.
Man, I'm from Stone Mountain. I'm from Stitcher Drive, out here in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm kind of older in age, but I'm still out here doing my thing like always. You know, I learned my lessons from my mama and my big brother. You know, I just want to salute the grind because I just commented one time, I think, on his page and sent him a little super chat, and he went and checked me out. So, you know, other than that, I got a few artists under me. I'm all over Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and everything. So I'm just trying to build my YouTube up. Any artists that want to come on, want to do a song with me, I pay for all the beats and everything, and we'll do the splits through the distro or the TuneCore or whatever. So I'm just all about collaborating and making something big.
Well, I want to do a song with you, man. We need to come up with something. And yeah, man, I'm most definitely, and let me put my marketing touches up on it and stream it and yeah, I see the potential.
Brian, I don't know if you got my DM, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, I was willing to pay you for a little interview. You see what I'm saying? Or just a little pull up to my little studio. That's it.
Just let me know, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got so many of these with these messengers. I don't be knowing what it's going to. I don't know if it's going to which phone. See,
I seen one of your showcases that you did in Lithonia. Well, you uploaded like a month ago or 2 months ago. I said, oh, I should have been out there. You know what I'm saying? But you probably did that 6 months ago.
Yeah, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm kind of, you know, some of that stuff, it'd be a little late. and stuff. Especially if the client don't want me to upload, they just want me to send it to them, and all the extra that I get while I'm at the event, they get uploaded kind of late and stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I checked that out. So how long you been out here filming on the streets though, Graham?
Around 2002.
2002. So do
Yeah,
you have any
but
VMF footage?
nah, I ain't. I was just in the hood filming though, man. I wasn't leaving. I was in places like little greater homes and stuff like that. Just filming little stuff like that around it, and just showing the people in the hood. I ain't fully learned how to put it on DVD until like maybe 2004, 2005. But I was just getting the content. I was having a magazine. If anything, it was more of that magazine, still production, putting that stuff out. Like I was filming, letting them know I can get the content, but I couldn't. I ain't know how to. I knew about the internet and all of that, but man.
Yeah, I knew about your DVDs because I seen them over there on Glenwood, where I used to get my CDs, my mixtapes.
Yeah, man. So I understood that process, connecting with the Africans and utilizing that to get the content out. But a lot of that old content, man, if I ever get one of them old hard drive fixed, them niggas gonna be able to see the real bricks when Inglewood and all that stuff was up. I was just filming them hood days like that, and just go back to the neighborhood and shit. The whole neighborhood, they'll just tune in. Around that time, I had just left from Capitol. Back at Capitol home, it was separate. I don't know if you ever been inside Capitol home, but they used to have a separate set of apartments in the very back.
I ain't come here to the Olympics till '96.
Yeah, there was 2002.
Okay.
2000 and stuff. Martin Luther King Village, that's what it was in the back. But I just left that and went over there to Bouldercrest and stuff and shit. I had that little community fucked up. The park at Bouldercrest.
That's how I knew the city loved you. When I seen you at the Atlanta Hip Hop 50, I said, "Oh, look at Grind. Oh, look at Grind." I said, "That's hard."
Yeah, man.
That's hard right there. That show the work, the hard work, and the commitment that you put into what you know what I'm saying, that you do. So I want to salute you for that, for being part of Hip Hop 50 of Atlanta and hip hop period. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is just bigger than your region. So.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. And the crazy part about it, I love seeing folks I love seeing it from the beginning, man. Like just seeing folks in the community. That where it started, man. If I can't, I want to help the people I see every day. Like, damn, I keep seeing this person,
that you can touch, and talk to. Yeah, I agree.
And it just like what gravitated to me was you took my motto of heart. When I first started out and I jumped into it, I said, man, my slogan gonna be support the hustle will support you. And all I wanted to let these folks know was shit. Rapping ain't my dream. I just know marketing. And I know this camera can get y'all up through there and all of that. But I still need your support too to make it work. So if you support this hustle right here, the hustle will turn around and support you. I knew that in the mentality and stuff. And shit, it's very few that understood what I'm trying to say, man. And it was more trying to get over. And I'm looking at it like, shit, boy, if I'm your strongest muscle on your marketing campaign, you supposed to pump your resources into that strong muscle. If I'm
going through the same thing, Grind. Why take away from the one that's doing everything? Y'all should come to a certain point where you want to add to it.
So it's bigger now, cause that's a strong muscle. That's the
exactly.
So when I see folk that understand it even to the little amount, you know that shit made me goddamn want to help them out a little more. Oh shit, Shotty goddamn came in. They didn't have to, so let me help a little more with what I can do without going out my way, because I'm doing it anyway. But and the help that people need is so little.
And that might be all they have though, Brian. You see what I'm saying? They got the offer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they had more or we had more, we'll take care of what we need to be taken care of. But like you say, you got to give a little in order to get some more. That's how I look at it.
And then now I'm at a phase 2. That's my way of knowing who really want to take it a little more serious. Cause I've run into so many people, and it's hard to say who just doing it for clout and who just really trying to make it a business. Like, I look at your situation and I say, that man gonna be rich. He keep putting out music. He got the streaming down.
But this one thing I tell my people though, Grind, the one thing about YouTube or any platform that you're streaming on, you can grab a beat and do a song and put it out and all that. You're not gonna get paid if you don't buy a lease or if you don't purchase the beat.
Yeah.
So I let these people know, like, hey man, everything costs. I understand y'all good talent, but it's taken away from from everybody.
Yeah.
So everybody just need to play their part a little bit harder, because I'm gonna go harder anyway. Or if not, I can do it on my own and then use all that extra money on promo and marketing on myself, which I should be doing anyway. But everything has its process.
Yeah, man. I hope I pray that folk can understand their blessings in that aspect, man. When they got somebody that completing that project without allowing them to fully partake in the full business of the situation. Which is, if you the artist, you want to partake in buying that beat, or if you don't want to buy that beat, you want to put up half of what he got for the beat. Let the other nigga keep the other half of the percentage. Y'all do the split sheet, like you said, and make it make sense.
We already do that through distro, but my thing though, Grind, is when we upload it. So I don't want to pay for nothing, and I can't upload it on YouTube, even though it ain't all about the money. But you see what I'm saying? You shouldn't want to do anything for free that you paid for.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting into now. That's why I like when your Will Hustle TV was talking about the business about it. So you can love what you do, but you can also get paid off what you do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. See, that
well,
was...
that's...
Now, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Ryan.
I often say that was the main concept of my Man Streets on Hood DVD. That was our main concept, which was the people wanted to be seen, and we knew that if we put them on the DVD, they'll turn around and buy it from us. They'll give them $5 or $10, because it was worth them being able to say, I'm on TV in these hoods.
Is that I'm on their DVD? Hey, go buy their DVD right here.
Yeah.
Or what DVD that is, man? Go holler at what's the name of them, whoop-de-whoop. They got them for sale.
It just, I used to always try to tell them, look though, you just don't want to be on the DVD just doing anything now. You need to be trying to send them a message now. Come up with you a business now. Come up with you something to say. Them niggas weren't trying to hear none of that.
They talk crazy.
They weren't trying to, but as far as completing that process and understanding that it's a reason why we getting the content, that was the main purpose, and anything extra I knew about the internet, and it was just a hard process. Creating a website wasn't easy back then. It ain't, man, stuff easy now, man. It just takes some time and consistent working at something every day. Cause with you, man, like I said, man, when you take flight, you're gonna have so much stuff already set up to go. You got your albums already set up. How many albums you got on YouTube set up already?
Well, they put it out through the distro. I got
okay.
Well, I'm on 50 now. So at the end of this month, I'll be on 51. Not songs, just albums over the past 5 years. I just been trying to do like a little project each month. Like, what I'm saying? Well, I pattern my style after No Limit. Okay. I might not get all these artists, but hell, I'm a Gemini. I can be this this person, this and that.
Say it one more
what I
time.
need to fulfill.
Say it one more time. How many? 51.
Well, it'll be 51 this month on the 30th.
Ooh, that's a lot of work.
Next week.
That's why I say, man, out of that 51, you can't tell me 10 of them gonna goddamn take flight. It just a matter of that right interview. That right interview and that right blog and that right money come in, and then you can turn around and pay another bigger right person the blog and shit, you'll make it back because you already set it up for bitch. So that's my main focus. Like I be trying to get folks to understand, man. If I step out and leave the house, it's man. I'm showing you more love than I'm showing myself. So it got to make sense. Cause right now my love need to be on getting my content up online. Like Will was saying, shit. I got, man, chop all that shit up in little shorts and just flood it. But you just don't want to chop and throw it up. You just want a message to be on it too. So the maximum of everything. But with me, it takes time.
And don't think I ain't heard what you said, Grind. You said me doing this. Well, like you said, me doing this is taken away from me doing something else.
Yeah.
If you always got something going on, you see what I'm saying? And to me, that's how a man should be operating. Even though, most of us, some of us, we have a 9 to 5, but what matters most is after that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because that money is there. All you gotta do is just perform, but it takes what you do after that in order to provide and take care of yourself and others.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, well, to make your dream happen. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of work, dog. I'm impressed, man. I'm proud of that 51. You working like my dog.
Man, I just appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? All the little comments, the support, that put a smile on my face. That make me go even harder, though, Grind. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate
you. You remind me of my guy Partway. I don't know if my reception is good. You can hear me?
You good now? You was breaking up, but you good now.
But yeah, you remind me of my dog Partway Mark and Soldier the Uno. Them two reality speakers that just like you got to take a long trip or you got to do some long work and you just want to let something just ride and something to think about.
I listened to Uno because when you were playing him, I went and looked him up.
Yeah, Uno.
He on Drizzle stuff. Well, Drizzle be playing some of his stuff.
Yeah, he got Drizzle messed up now. He Drizzle low. You know what I'm saying? Every time Drizzle hop in the car, Drizzle playing it.
Okay.
Yeah, they childhood friends and everything. But yeah, man, it's. I just want to say reality music, man, and we ain't always in no hype position. Sometimes we just want to mellow on out and think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we want to think and stuff like that. Like I can cut the grass, listen to your music, and when you say stuff, it can allow me to think. It ain't. Yeah. It ain't taking.
And you still be kind of hyped though. You feel me though, Brian?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So who what is Chad? What is Chad? Who on the beat? What is it, Chad? Am I saying it right?
Chance.
Okay. So he do all the production. Well, not all the production, but a good bit of when you hear
know what I'm saying? That's who I buy most of the tracks from him and the other guy, Baby C Beats, with more of the UGK feel.
Okay. Yeah, man, tell them keep it up. Yeah, y'all keep it up. Yeah. So the artist is, I know you said you want
to. Trust me though, Grind, I got everything to produce, to do the production in my place. From the Fruity Loops to the MPCs to the keyboards to the programs. I got everything, I'm just, like I said, I used to know how to work it back in the day, but that Fruity Loops had got confusing.
So you basically what you're trying to say is you know how to move the knobs on making the beats for Fruity Loops and all of that. You just need well, of course you can do your own, but it always good to collab in a situation. Like you can just sit down with somebody and make the thing from the start to the end, the whole production on the song.
Yeah, I can do that. But I also want somebody to come over here and I can pay them, hey, just make me beats for a whole hour. You see what I'm saying? I got the tools for you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And then my older brother, you know, he a DJ. He be DJing, you know what I'm saying, like in Stone Mountain, Reed Ann, North Harrison, South Harrison, you know, the little bars and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm finna turn up now, Brian. Gotta put the battery in my back. I like this type of conversation. So
you got you a nice.
Therefore, when y'all was talking, because y'all got more experience than me, then I'd rather sit back and listen. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm the same way. Shit, I sit around somebody for 7-8 hours and be quiet. You learn by listening. Yeah, man, but you got, with your situation, I like that. Go ahead and run them through the circle. Create that song. Take them to the club, let them perform with your brother. Get some good shots of it and upload it, and they keep repeating that cycle. And I'm just saying that just to add in the extra content and to get that feel. Shoot you a couple live little interviews on outside the club to give them a different little look about them, talk about what they got going on.
Yeah.
And shit, and keep repeating the process. You'll have so much content up online. And
because this is what I do, Grant. I go to Strokers. I play in my bag. I have them play that song. And through that whole song, I'm just throwing ones. So it's about 300 ones I'm throwing through the whole song. You see what I'm saying? Just to make it look big.
Yeah. Shit.
And you see what I'm saying? Whoopty whoop. And I'm from there. Oh, they do the Central Drive, Stone Mountain in the house, whoopty whoop, and all that little stuff. So that's only like the little promotion that I do. You know what I'm saying? Go to Strokers. Pay them to play a couple of my songs, throw the money the whole time while the song playing just to turn heads. You know, but that costs too, though. You see what I'm saying? So everything costs.
Yeah. So how do you like overall, like how would you rate it though? Like
talking about my music?
That
or
like everything that it take when you evaluate what you done spent and what you done got back upon it, like how would you rate it?
Well, as far as I done made my money back on the equipment, you know what I'm saying, that I spent.
That's how I feel about that camera and all these other stuff I got.
Yeah. Because before the pandemic, I used to charge people $25 to come do a song. But ever since then, you know what I mean? I just been sticking to myself. But yeah, I grade myself on a scale 1 to 10. I say about a 7.5. I can be better.
Yeah, man. I want to get you and Soldier and you and Partway on a track together. That'll be a nice combination. And stuff. That'll combine you in the 4th Ward, and then you and Soldier got Cleveland Ave. You know he's making noise now with the Atlanta Avenue. They working over there.
I seen you in a couple episodes.
Yeah, man. I messed around and caught the first episode of this season. The other day, I caught episode 31 with him. Yeah,
okay.
Man.
So you know JT too, huh?
Yeah, I know JT. I shot that first video for him when he came to Atlanta with the when he first jumped into promotion. He you know, JT always been a hustle. You know. But
because I remember JT. Well, the name from the West Coast Bad Boys, because I was a Master P type of guy. That's all I used to listen to. You know what I'm saying, when I was growing up, Master P. Then he had the West Coast Bad Boys. Boom, JT the bigger figure. Then when he came to Atlanta, I said, hey man, that's that guy from Cali. That Master P used to used to be on Master P CDs. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't. It took me a little while. I missed that era with him and stuff. I think the first time I really took notice of him was when I seen him with Zaytoven and at the they was pushing they were pushing that magazine Zaytoven had. No, with his no, it was JT. I know
that mandatory business.
I know they had the mandatory business, but I want to say it was that the original name of it, or was it something else?
JT been knowing Zaytoven because you know Zaytoven from the Bay too.
Yeah, I heard.
So, but enough about that. Shout out to Grind with the two guys. Is Will the other guy?
Nah, the Street Zone.
Oh, okay, Street Zone.
Yeah, Street Zone. Yeah, Street Zone.
Okay.
You know, he go back to them DVD days too. He had them Street Zone DVDs and all of that stuff, man. OJ and all them niggas, a lot of that first situation was on his DVD and stuff.
Okay.
It's just we were
so
right.
Y'all got the guy. You remember DG Yola the Great?
Yeah, Yola. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Shit. I'm trying to see how Yola doing. Yola, he still locked up? I know he locked up? Right up. Hey.
Yeah. I guess so. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I know y'all probably got footage of that too. You know what I'm saying? Because when he hit the city, that song he hard, that lit up the city, man.
Yeah.
He had some records. Yeah,
man. We just jumped ahead of the game and just realized that our left failed shit, create some DVDs and sell them motherfuckers and shit. And we was already selling that music. It only made sense to focus like that.
You ever thought about putting out some more DVDs?
Yeah, that
or just straight digital.
Well, yeah. When you said that about the CD era, I said, man, shit, it's still people out there. Worst case scenario, people are gonna buy them as collector item. It's a nice collector, put together, pack. They want to touch physically, like the feeling of hand to hand touching it is still there with a lot of people.
Because the last CD I bought was Jay-Z's 444. That's because he announced that, hey, I'm selling them as CDs too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of artists don't even do that. You probably got to buy a merchandise package to get a hoodie and something in the CD or something.
A lot of them just don't want to do it because it was a hard process to do back in the day. If you was already able to do it and you comfortable with doing it, why not keep it on you and make them extra 20, 30,000 that you can probably make? Because on my DVD, like really technically, I can drop. Well, I don't know, man. Because everybody, it's still a good amount of people that ain't got a DVD player and stuff. But I think I can still drop and probably easily do about 1,000.
They got an Xbox.
Yeah, they got an Xbox player. So with that being said, yeah, going back up, I can easily sell about 5,000 of them motherfuckers. Yeah, just off that line alone. Just off that line alone, what you just told me.
I know y'all brothers got Xboxes and PS5s and 4s.
Just off that, combined with the streaming. So I've been thinking about going back to making a DVD style, like documentary. I'm calling that documentary and stuff. It's just a matter of editing.
Okay, because I'm thinking you got so much content, you probably could start a Roku channel. It just had 24-hour content just running.
I'm trying to work on it, man. I'm trying to get like I said, man. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I might have goddamn file me one just to slow down the thought process sometime, man, and stop trying to rush and move and get the people in place and Man, it took me 10 years just to get so many people to understand that they can hold the camera too. Like for real, for
Yeah, but
real.
a
Like
lot of people didn't think the camera was cool back then when y'all started though, Grind. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. And I'm trying to get them to realize, hey man, cool this subject. Cool, man. Come on, man. There ain't nothing bad about holding the camera. It just
Yeah.
it,
No, I'm just saying, you know how they,
I get what you. Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Back then, a lot of people didn't want to be on camera or take pictures. Now they feed for the camera in the pictures.
I had to go through
You know what I'm saying?
that whole era. Man, I ain't no camera person now. They ready to act out a whole scene. So you know what I'm saying. But they were part of my team, so I ain't want to let them down. Well, shit, I just be patient and wait. Well, goddamn, man, we missed this whole scene. That was some good scenery right here. We could have been shot these movies. I've been telling let's shoot a movie. Like I was telling the investors that. You know, that was my mind frame to tell the people, look, man, I see we keep investing in money, we keep going to the club, and I get it, but the return on it is so. Cause you just spent 2,000, 3,000 for this VIP section, then you just do another 2, 3 on the club, and yeah, you got me to film it, and I did what I did. You know, I went around the club and
Yeah.
got people in it and whoop the whoop and told some people about you and make sure they remember me and got a nice little video so we can market it. They didn't know how to maximize the marketing, and it wasn't set up to be able to monetize the content. So they didn't see value in pushing the content to get that 6 or 7 thousand that they blew for that event back. So
But I seen that one event that you did years back at a strip club. That's a million view video. You know what I'm talking about?
you probably talking about Bugatti then.
With somebody, you know, it was some guys with dreads, they was performing.
Oh, okay. At the booth. It looked like
Yeah,
Deja
yeah,
Vu
that was
down
a
in the hole.
million.
Yeah. Who that was? That was Blue Mandela and damn, they from Atlanta. Yeah, but and the crazy part about it, I had to fast talk them to spend $40 on that content. I kept telling them, I like, man, well, I got you a good look, exclusive look, man. You down
Yeah,
here in the hole in the wall now. Don't too many people want to come to the
million
booth.
views.
Yeah, don't too many
They
people.
didn't pay. Yeah, they rather pay the bots. You know, they pay the extra people.
I don't shit. All I know is what's that video close to 1 million now. Damn damn man, forgive me for trying to remember everybody's name, but he got 1 million, close to 1 million. Um, they ate good off that video. And that's how I tell
Oh, okay.
artists, I know you're doing right if they flag my YouTube account. See, that's why I switched, start thinking about them because their YouTube, their video, I know for sure flagged my account and stuff. So, but that's a good thing. That's what we want. They let me know the artists, because I want them to make your money back. When I tell them to get your content, you upload, you get your money back. So I want them to do that so that they can say, oh, shit, last time I spent 40 on that footage, I done turned around and made me 1,000 back up off of it. That shit, you just reinvest it, repeat the process. It ain't hard. But
Yeah, I agree.
but Mike G. His video. Yep. Hold on, you got me want to look at the number now so I can be specific. I want to say 1 million, but let me. And it's still doing numbers. Still one of my top search because somebody picked it up. Somebody picked it up on a playlist.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody picked it up on a playlist. And that's another thing that I think.
What's the name of it? Because I'm gonna go check it out.
Trying to pull it up now so I can get the right spelling. He got a weird way of spelling his name. Mike, I think it's Nyke.
Okay, I'm on your channel right now.
See, moving slow. Them boy had 8 balls MJG at Deja Vu. Caught DC Young Fly up there. You know, that was my first viral video when I shot that music video for them.
DC Young Fly?
Yeah, that R.I.P. Richie video.
Let me see.
And then before folks really had phones and stuff like that to really just be watching it. I'm tripping, I know what to do. Let me go to the back end and look at some top view video. Yeah, Mike G, Mr. 16 bars at the Vu 2.
Mike G.
Yeah, Mike, shit, Mike did 10,000.
MIKE?
NYK, then J. I mean, NYK and G.
Okay.
Trying to get to the amount of views. See, I ain't gonna lie, it probably ain't fully even tagged right. Let me.
You say MYKNG?
No, NYK and then G.
Mr. 16 bars, I'm the man now.
And they pulled up the old videos that I got up trying to get the new one. G, Vu 2. When Vu is spelled VOO. Yeah. Put in NYKG, then put in Grind Media, and then put in Vu, VOO.
Okay, I see Mike G performing at Champ the Great Welcome Home pre-party.
I gotta keep.
That's it.
You gotta keep
He
going
down?
Yeah, that motherfucker got 1.1 million views in 5 years. Yeah, now that I think about it, he did say that last time he seen him. Let me see, how can I share it?
Yep, I see it. Yeah, I already watched this already. Yeah, Mike G, Mr. 16 bars at the Vu 2.
Yeah.
Grind Media done took the time out to showcase some artists from the Vu 2.
But the official video of that one, I don't know if you look, I did the behind the scenes of it too. But the official video, it hit 1.1 million views and you know, of course YouTube tells on the back end who owns the music and who, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now that's another thing they mentioned at the YouTube thing. They said they making it to where artists are making it where content where you can buy rights to that song before you know, before you put the video out. Like just per se, I shot a video and it might have your song in the background. You can license it out so that I can utilize it and we split the money. So I guess that's another stream for artists to make money. If they turn around and say, yeah, I want my music to be able to be licensed, now people who know that they got that song in, they can just go ahead and buy it out and use it. Or I don't know the full detail behind it, but that's one thing they're talking about content now. Don't be afraid that you got music, copyrighted music, and you can just you can buy it out now.
Okay, because I remember you was talking about like your content, people stealing your content, but like you said, YouTube should notify you. You shouldn't have to sign up and pay for like quarter labs to let you know if somebody re-uploads your content. You see what I'm saying? Well, quarter labs take a percentage of your earnings anyway.
Like right now, like some of it they can catch, like I guess they pulling it off the audio. They can catch it, but I think they're having a hard time where somebody just take the image.
Yeah.
And there's no audio, but they're using the image and controlling their own audio behind it. Like, which ain't a problem for short. I'm thinking anything up under 10 seconds, 15 seconds. It's something. It's a certain amount of seconds you can use. You know, I just don't know the full detail. When I researched it, people gave different answers. Some people say you can use up to a minute or somebody work before somebody can say something with it, or somebody else said
I think it's at least 10 and 15 seconds, because you know I be using those Leprechaun movie skits, and they don't be copyrighting. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I don't use more than 30 seconds, I guess.
Okay.
I just use 10, 15 seconds. Boom. Even if it's that, when it's uploading, they let me know it's a copyright. I just cut back on the on the movie thing, on the movie footage. Boom.
See, you just picked me up on on game. Yeah.
So,
yeah, but,
yeah, Brian. But if y'all get back on, man, I'm gonna jump back on with y'all, man.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
man, I appreciate talking to you, brother.
Nah, same. I appreciate that too.
Right on.
Oh, for your people that's on the YouTube live, man, I appreciate y'all just taking the time on out to come rock with me. You know, first of many. So continue to support me and continue supporting. Well, continue supporting. I appreciate that.